Yo, it's Elliot with Yo Elliot. You got strength questions and I've got your answer. Yo, Elliot. Today we got a question from our Israeli friend. He wants to know how to lose weight, but it seems to be all in his head. Check him out.
My question is, I always was fat, and I can't seem to really visualize myself any other way. I think I'm kind of sabotaging my results. How I can overcome it and become the strongest me. Thanks a lot.
Alright, thanks for your question, dude. Your question offered a little bit of insight as to some wisdom that you have. You mentioned that you visualize yourself as a fat person, or you've never been able to visualize yourself as being lean and athletic. This is very, very important because the way you see yourself is going to be the roots of what you manifest in life. So, for example, for a very long time, I never saw myself as a successful business person that doesn't have to struggle in order to make ends meet. This just came from conditioning that I received from my environment. You know, parents, friends, school, television. You're always being fed these unresourceful ideas about, you know, how rich people are manipulative, or you've got to be a crook in order to be financially stable or successful in America. Things like that. So the point is that I know exactly what you're talking about, what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a paradigm, a self-perception that is not resourceful. If I was to become a successful business person or be able to just live my life without having to struggle, I'm going to have to see myself as that type of person. Otherwise, all of the words I choose, all of the things I do, all of my behavior is going to come from a place of lack, of I don't have enough, or I've always got to struggle. And for you, it's going to be, you're always moving from a place of, I'm that fat guy, I'm always fat. Everybody sees me as being fat. And you've been given fat messages your entire life, so your entire environment supports and upholds the fat version of you. Your parents talk to you like you're fat, your friends talk to you like you're fat, people respond to you and behave towards you like you're that fat guy. So when you don't want to be that fat guy anymore, you've got two battles. You've got the internal battle that's associated with becoming the lean, athletic version of yourself, and the battle with everyone on the outside who's reminding you, hey, you're the fat guy, right? And it's not that they want to hurt you, that they want to see you be a lesser version of yourself. It's just that this is the you that they've become accustomed to, and you're trying to move outside the bounds of their limitation for you. This is normal and natural. But what you've got to do is, number one, set up firewalls between yourself and your environment. And the way you're going to do that is with multiple different manipulative tactics. The first one is you've got to distance yourself to a degree for a time being from your friends and family and the words that they share or the way they behave towards you, because they treat you like the fat version of yourself. Like I said, this is normal. You're going to have to build up firewalls, and there are many ways to do this, but namely you've got to physically distance yourself for some time, or sort of don't listen to them when they're talking to you or treating you like the fat version of yourself. The other thing is, if there are other negative ideas of yourself that you're holding on to, you gotta see where they may be coming from through the media. Okay, so television, music, movies that all contribute to a fat version of you, you've got to cut off completely. And that's easy, you just turn off the fucking TV. Right? So that's manipulating your external environment in order to give you room to become a stronger version of yourself. The second thing you're going to do is you've got to start embedding your own commands into your head. You're constantly being affirmed. We're all being brainwashed on a daily basis, multiple times a day, through tons of media outlets as well as the people and environments. We're constantly being conditioned. What you've got to do is grab the bull by the horns and start conditioning yourself with resourceful ideas. The way you're going to do that is to create counter affirmations. So what you'll do is choose a phrase. Like for me, the phrase that I chose in order to build myself up as an entrepreneur so that I don't have to struggle and I can have enough to survive and enjoy my life is the affirmation I chose was, I am so happy and grateful now that I earn over $10,000 a month. I was very specific about it. This is what my goal was 4 years ago. And every hour on the hour, my clock would go off. I would stop whatever I'm doing and brainwash myself with that affirmation. So I would stop, or if I was training clients, I'd do it after I train a client. I'd sit down, I'd create the feeling of what it's like to have $10,000 a month. Because to me at that time, it was like all of my problems would be solved if I could just make $10,000 a month. And I would repeat to myself, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn $10,000 a month. And feel it. And then go about the rest of my day. I'd say it about 10 times. That's what I'd like you to do. Say, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm lean, athletic, and healthy. That's the story you're gonna tell yourself. That's the affirmation you're gonna use. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm lean, athletic, and healthy. And if you can get specific about what that looks like, 5% body fat, whatever the case may be, use that also. I weigh 180 pounds, whatever it is. Get very specific, say it to yourself, feel what that feels like, and then go about the rest of your day. Every hour on the hour, you can say it 10 times. Essentially what you're doing is you're brainwashing yourself to now proceed from a place where you are lean, athletic, and healthy. So all the words you're gonna choose, all the actions you're gonna make, you won't have to force. They're gonna come from your pure sentiment. They're coming from the place, from your self-esteem, from your self-image that you're creating. See, a lot of people hear this and they think of this, these ideas that I'm sharing with you as woo-woo or like crazy or ephemeral, things that don't make any sense. The fact is, folks, is that you're being brainwashed all the time anyway, and you are manifesting all that your brain is being washed by. So your life is a direct reflection of all the things that are going on inside you. And all the things that are going on inside you are being fed to you from your environment. So why don't you just say, fuck it, start brainwashing yourself with an idea that I share with you right now. Try this for 60 days. Commit to it for 60 days. I promise you're gonna make all the right decisions about food, about your diet, about training, about your lifestyle that are gonna support you in becoming a brand new version of yourself. You're not going on a diet, because if you go on a diet like you've experienced, you're gonna go off the fucking diet because it doesn't align with who you think yourself to be. This is going to change you from the inside out. You will be lean, athletic, and healthy. A lean, athletic, healthy person can only make those types of decisions. I'm lean, athletic, and healthy. Right? My environment supports that because I believe myself to be that. And I make decisions that lean, athletic, healthy people make. Now I also make decisions that someone that earns over $10,000 a month makes, and it's purely because I brainwashed myself to do it. Try this, 60 days, I hope that helps, brother. Good luck, because this is some of the most important stuff that you can do in your life. Talk to you next time. Yo, Elliot.